generally considered socially acceptable to wear a hat inside, but here we'll make an exception. Whoa, this feels strange. Oh, yeah, I like it. Hey, I like it. This is the tasting room for the Fess Parker Winery. The name Fess Parker may be familiar to you. He played that raccoon-hatted hero, Daniel Boone, in the 60s. In the late 80s, Fess turned his attention to winemaking in Southern California, near the little town of Los Olivos. What are you liking so far?
The Chardonnay, the Ashley Chardonnay.
Even though his wines have graced the lips of people such as Elizabeth Taylor and Ronald Reagan, some may consider Fess's wines as hobby wines produced by an actor. But they take their wine very seriously at the Parker estate.
We think that the name Fess Parker and the connections to the TV shows and Fess's acting career are sort of a double-edged sword. One is you really can make a connection with a lot of consumers very quickly, especially those in the baby boomer generation who grew up watching the shows and certainly have some wonderful connotations there. But the second thing is that we've always felt like we need to deliver, meet or exceed expectations in terms of quality.
This next wine you guys are going to try, these are Ashley's Vineyard Pinot Noir. The Pomard clone Pinot comprised mainly of this vineyard's fruit.
This is a modern winery, but sometimes low-tech solutions get the best results. Blair, I've seen some high-tech stuff here. Is that a fitted bed sheet?
It is. Top of the line. Egyptian cotton. Basically what this is this is a fermenting bin full of Rodney's Vineyard Syrah, which is our estate vineyard here at Fess Parker Winery. And what we have in here is Syrah. It's the Estrella clone of Syrah. And this is just a plywood box with a plastic liner. These are our small lot fermentation vessels. High quality wines are all about the grapes. So it's where the grapes are grown, what soils they're grown in, the age of the vines, the clones you use. That all has the biggest influence on quality grape growing and final quality wine production.
The first one that we're going to taste is our Frontier Red. Frontier Red we oftentimes refer to as our pizza and spaghetti wine. This, I think, is the perfect all-purpose red table wine. Last year for the Super Bowl, I had about 14 people over to the house.
I thought you were going to say you had about 14 bottles.
Well, we had more than that, but it's the perfect all-purpose red table wine. The second wine that we're going to taste is a Santa Barbara County Pinot Noir. And I'm sure you're very much aware of the fact that the movie Sideways literally put Pinot Noir on the map. People who'd been drinking it for years were very much aware of the quality of Pinot Noir, and people who hadn't been drinking it all of a sudden became Pinot Noir experts.
Yeah.
Sideways was filmed in its entirety here on the Central Coast, and they filmed a couple of scenes of the movie here at Fess Parker. We weren't called Fess Parker in the movie, we were called Frass Canyon. But the scenery was absolutely beautiful, and the featured wine of the movie was Pinot Noir.
I can understand why.
And if you happen to be at the Fess Parker Winery, may I suggest the most unique bottle topper, the mini raccoon skin hat.